G'day everybody, welcome back to Forever Skies. Now, I do an intro, but I've just been warned that a storm is on its way, so I'm gonna actually have to move the ship because I think we are at the highest point here, so let's get moving and let's try and avoid damage as much as possible. And yeah, we're gonna have to sort of hang around in the ship for a while. I was gonna explore this place, but looks like that's gonna have to wait. I'm just going to deal with some of our, I guess, various bars that we have to manage here. So let's eat something to begin with. I suppose maybe we can eat one of these things that'll give us like the most amount of food. Lulling grass crickets, I kind of want to keep them just in case we need to make those viruses. But actually, no, I can't even do that if I've already boiled it. My bad. So I could potentially eat a lulling grass cricket, but I'll start with the green colander, and I might actually have one of these patats as well. We'll also have a drink. And since it's a little bit stormy out there, we may as well have a sleep right now and recover some of our stamina bar there. I wonder if you can actually do anything with the friendly insect, because you know, it just seems to be sitting there. We can obviously take it back into our inventory if we wanted to, or you know, maybe swap it out with a different insect. I don't know if there are going to be like different types of friendly insects that we can find. Potentially that could be the case, but anyway, let me just put a few things away here while we have the chance. Yeah, we should be picking up some more machine parts and electric elements when we see it. Let's chuck that there. Can't remember where we're keeping our transformers. Possibly in here. I mean, seems good enough to me. And yeah, I'm just sort of waiting for this storm to pass. We have our nice automated resource collector here. Now, I am thinking that it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to reach the resource collector properly, because I've realized that there's 2 cylinders on this side and then there's another couple of cylinders on the other side. So in order to reach the other side, we're going to need to get there somehow. So my thought process is I'm going to you know, take this entire thing and then I'm going to actually extend the catwalk even more. So let's try and do that. I'm not sure if perhaps maybe there might be something in on the other side there. I can't exactly take this this with me, but I could potentially get the catwalk in right now though. So let's try and do that. So yeah. There it goes, doing its thing. So let's just try not to fall here. But oh, I can pick it up now. Okay, can't do that until it's empty. So I think I'm gonna have to wait until we actually land. That's alright. Just checking on a few other things here that we might be able to research. Okay, it doesn't look like we can get anything right now. We need a few more of those special plants. And yeah, if we come back to the intro, basically we've been spending a lot of time in the previous episode getting the last few sort of tools and devices researched and scanned, but there's a couple of sort of studies that we haven't completed before, and we've been trying to find a specific location for almost the entire episode in the previous episode, which is this I think it's the rooftop variant, Or sorry, no, we're looking for the radio towers actually. So we're looking for this place here, the communication hub. And we're really having trouble actually finding one of those things. But I'm thinking that could be it right there. So I think we do have a destination. I am keen on sort of just doing a few things while we're here though. So let's do what we need to do. Yeah, okay, this looks precarious. I'm gonna temporarily put a couple of catwalks on this side, just so that we can sort of take some of this stuff, and now we should be able to pick this up. Container not empty. Glass. Okay, there we go. Good, alright, so the idea is that I'm just gonna put it right here in the corner of the catwalk, specifically where we've extended it, so that way we can reach all of the cylinders. So let's place it down.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Okay, cool. Oh, actually, sorry, that's facing the wrong way. My bad, my bad. Okay. That should work. I'm not sure if I should be putting like railings and stuff like that around here. Maybe on this side, having a railing could be a good idea, just to prevent us from falling down. Could do a short railing over here. Yep. Okay. That looks decent, actually. So now we don't have to worry about the deck extractor anymore. So I could probably pack this up and put it away. It's probably not a bad idea. Okay. Now, we came and landed to this platform we haven't exactly explored, so let's actually take a look around and see if we can find anything interesting. Maybe a nice data pad or two. I'm guessing it'll probably just be one data pad if we find any.
Calories level is decreasing.
Okay, what did we get? Amber wool shelf. Okay, nice. We haven't really gotten into any of the crafting for interior decorations just yet, so be keen on actually looking at that in this episode, if we can. We may need to spend time just trying to source more materials as well, though, so... okay, I don't think I can get through the other side here. I might have to drop down somewhere. Might have to jump, or maybe I might need to just go to the other side. Yeah, our deck extractor is really doing a lot of work there. I like it. So I'm planning on getting another automated deck extractor on this side as well, so whenever we actually get enough materials for that.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
There's something down here. Let's check this out. And then I think I have to sort of go up, drop down, and I think from there we should be able to enter the room below us. Might need to make a little bit of a jump here. I feel like my heart just like skips a beat every time I need to jump gaps like that. And that's partially because of the problem that I mentioned before. The game doesn't always register when you are trying to run, when you hold down shift. You sort of need to do this sort of awkward, like, run or movement plus shift at the right time to actually get the running in. So, yeah, if that could be fixed during early access, that would be good. So, you know, you can run exactly where you when you want to. All right. I think this place is entirely looted. We could probably leave now. Yeah, I really do not like this. Oh. Let me just have a sip of water. So, I think one of the things that we're sort of looking for right now is an automated insect catcher. I think that's definitely something that we haven't researched before. Not that there's anything wrong with the normal one, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to not have to worry about catching insects constantly. I suppose we don't really need to do it so often because we do visit the garden worlds as well, and we can... Sorry, not garden worlds, garden platforms. And we can, you know, source a lot of food that way. But, yeah. When we don't want to do that, and we want to rely on the lures, it'd be nice to have something automated. Alright. Let's drop more water in there. So yeah, we are now starting to run a little bit low on the water, so we should keep an eye out. Hopefully our next destination will actually have some sources of water that we can work with. Okay, good. Oh wow, we crashed into something, did we? What was that? I did hear quite a loud bang. I'm not entirely sure what it was, though. Okay, it looks like our cylinders are full with stuff already. We could probably just leave it there. We don't need to grab it all the time, because otherwise we'll probably have an issue with inventory if we just keep you know, loading up the storage with all of the synthetics. I wonder if it's around this side. Yeah, okay. 70%, 70%. I'm not sure on this one. We might actually have to do a little bit of repairing when we land here. Alright, so let's hope we can do all the research that's required here and tick that off the list at the very least. I see something over there that might be of interest. Okay. need to give us a little bit more space here. Okay, we're definitely bumping into stuff. Okay, alright. Completely anchored, which is good. Just checking on our fuel. We probably do need a little bit more fuel crafted. We've got plenty of synthetics and plenty of crystals right now, so we can definitely get that done.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Okay, good. Got a little bit of extra copper. Let's dump that in there. And water. Okay, that tank is still full. I'm probably just going to leave that actually. And gather some more dirty water around here. I'm going to start making our catwalks here because I think that should help me with repairing some of these turbines. So let's get that done.
Printing completed.
Alright, good. And yeah, I won't bother with the other stuff just yet. As long as that's out there, we should be able to then use our repair patches here. Okay. Just looking around to see if we need to repair anything else. Okay, good. So let's explore and let's see if we can get whatever is hidden around here researched or scanned. I do want to just drop that in there just so that's ready when we get back. And we'll do one more batch of fuel. So drop that in. We'll come back for the next batch a little bit later. Alright, so what do we have here? Erect shelf hanging. Okay, cool. So this is even more storage, I guess. So, and we can now maybe just store stuff on the walls instead of having containers sitting around on the floor. That's probably a good idea, because then we'll have a little bit more space for, I mean, I don't know, maybe furnishings and stuff like that. We don't exactly have any furnishings right now, but I plan to try and get some. So anyway, let us explore and let's get all the things. There might be a data pad here as well, which would give us something new, hopefully. A fuel I'm probably just gonna ditch because it's not really very efficient, so we'll keep using the crystal fuel. And if we do run out of crystal fuel, then, you know, it's going to be time for us to go back into the Underdust and explore the Underdust again. I'm not seeing water, though. So, a bit disappointing. Usually these places have a bit of water collected. Not seeing it this time. And sun melons could be around as well, actually, so I should keep an eye out for sun melons. Here's some water. Very good. wow. Condenser membrane. We don't see those very often, I don't think. Let's see. There's a lot of repair patches, aren't we? Okay, there's a pathway that goes down even more here. Let's continue exploring. Just trying to think of where we can find sun melons, actually. Maybe I need to visit more of these lower platforms, because I think that's the place where I found sun melons last time. I think we got a sun melon like pretty early on in the playthrough as well. So, yeah. Hopefully we can find some more. Is that it? Or have we not visited that side, potentially? Yeah, I think that's a completely different area. Yeah, nothing else going on over that side. Let's see if we can go down here. Looks like a door on the other side. Okay. Not accessible. Might have to jump here. Good thing those leaves are actually strong enough. What is this? Oh, that totally looks like something.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Okay, I think we can go back. And that might be it, right? Unless maybe there's another structure over that side we haven't looked at. Bits of plastic. Very good. Ah, yes, this is super safe. Okay. I'm not sure if we saw a data pad just yet, guys. Maybe there's no data pad in this one. Disappointing. Alright, let's try not to die. Okay, good. This game. Alright, so I think it's time to go back, have some more food, have something to drink, and plan out our next move. So let's have that, and let's try and eat something here. Alright, let's drop that in, and we may as well use the membrane right now, because, you know, there's no real need for us to just hang on to it. That way we can have a little bit more extra water. Might drop that water in there. We'll grab the clean one and dump the dirty water in there, and I think that should be good. Might be nice to have like a container set up right here. I wonder if we can set up a container on the outside, because if we can, I'd put like the insect lures in there. But yeah, anyway. Let's just get a little bit more organized here. Okay, we're kind of full up on the biomass, aren't we? A little bit too much epoxy as well. That's alright. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do next. So, yeah, okay, the radio tower variants we've completed, thanks to visiting this location. Now it's just the underdust variants. Now we've got 81%. Ah, okay. Oxygen refill stations. Why does it come up 3 times? Maybe you could just scan it wherever. But basically we need to go back and scan one of these things. So does that mean we can craft our own? I mean, that's kind of cool. That would imply that you would be able to maybe bring the ship under the underdust and sort of explore that way. That would be kind of cool. Alright, we do have to go to the underdust in that case, but I think before we head down, maybe we'll have a play around with the ship a little bit more, get the additional extractor. I don't know where we get the automated insect catcher actually. Have I maybe researched it and I've just forgotten? That could be the case. Okay. So I see insect catcher there. Ah yes, the automated insect catcher is done here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we need all of that stuff, which we have. We have everything. So let's actually get it done. Let's take a look at that again. So transformer, machine parts, and epoxy. Boom. Nice. Alright, so that got rid of a little bit of our epoxy as well, which is good. We'll drop that back there. Drop that there. Our repair patches can go here, and let's pick up our tools here, so... Alright, things are looking good. We'll let that continue, and yeah, let's fly ourselves back to a lift, and we'll see if we can prepare ourselves to go back into the underdust. And as I said, on the way, plus I guess when we arrive, we'll use the large platform as a place to sort of play around with the airship more. Yeah, let's check this thing out. So... we'll drop that in there. Okay, that's a little wonky, but that's okay. And yeah, let's drop the lure in, and... so, what does that mean exactly? Because, I mean... I seem to have to operate it still, but I guess maybe it just raises the lure automatically when it catches something. That could be the difference, maybe. Let's actually raise our altitude a tiny bit more, and
immunity is decreasing.
Yeah, from here, I
Diseases
think
might become
we
more
should
severe.
start thinking about getting the additional extractor. So, a transformer, electric elements, and circuit boards. Yes, we've got everything. Nice. Alright. Let's drop that in. I'll take that and lower it again.
Caution. A storm is coming.
We'll cook that up. So, yeah, I can't remember if we've flown in a storm before. I assume it is quite dangerous to do. And yeah, I guess you want to sort of stick closer to maybe these routes or other buildings. Cool. Now, while that's going on, I'm just going to see if I can play around a little bit here with adding some additional pieces to the airship. So, I want some flooring, actually. Okay, we have arrived. Alright, here we are. Let's just grab that, and I think we'll hook another. Lure's been worn out, that's okay. It's time for us to use one of our unique lures, since we haven't actually tested those out just yet. And yeah, I guess we're gonna need to do even more, you know, Tetris here, because we've got floors that need to be placed down. I wonder if we can place some floors on the ceiling here, because... Oh, yeah. We can. Alright. I didn't even realize, but there you go. Alright. We might need metals and synthetics, maybe. Okay, we'll let the extractor do its thing, and then hopefully by the time we come back we will have plenty of the materials that we actually need for it. So let's grab that, chuck it in the fridge. Seriously, the fridge is probably one of the best things ever. So finding a few more transformers might be nice, just in case. Alright. So, let's get our new deck extractor set up, actually. So, I would have liked a little bit more space here to work with to try and place the extractor down, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. Something like that. Hopefully works. I guess I could move it a little bit more. Okay, good enough. And yeah, we'll design some railings and stuff like that when we get back. Let's actually grab this. We don't need that anymore. I suppose having like the normal deck extractors wouldn't be too bad if we had a specific thing in mind to try and collect. Maybe. I don't know, I'm thinking it's probably not like super necessary. Yeah, the deck extractor is kind of clipping a little bit, isn't it? Maybe we need to sort of move the turbines up a little more. Give it a little bit more of a berth. But we'll play around with that a little bit later. I think for now, I'm going to have a sleep, and then we'll go into the Underdust. We'll scan the oxygen device, whatever it's called, and we'll come back. And I'm not entirely sure, guys, but that could be everything that we can do. I mean, I'm going to play around with some of the airship paint and design and stuff like that, and we might actually add some rooms underneath the airship, you know, using one of those ladder rooms. But I'm not entirely sure how we would do that. Maybe we might have to float in the air to actually get it done, but yeah, we'll see. What do we eat? Let's have that, and we'll have some water. And yeah, let's hope to find even more dirty water down there. I might just chuck that in there and top up our water. Let's get some more water filtering. For the moment, I'm just going to put lures away as well, just so that we've got more space to carry stuff. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Do I need a crystal battery or not? I suppose I will find a crystal battery when I go in, and I can use whatever we find. Probably don't need to use the hypothermia booster or anything like that either, because I don't think we're gonna go into the tunnels. Okay, well, we didn't need one of these batteries either. I'm gonna leave that battery there for the moment, and then we'll come back for it if we've got space. Let's drop this in, power things up. Let's have a read. Yeah, okay, it's exactly the same. Nothing different there. Yeah, let's go down. I'm gonna try and get some more crystals. Might be good to load up on maybe a couple of stacks of crystals, and that should give us all the fuel in the world, really. I mean, at the moment, it seems just ridiculously efficient to use the crystals, because I don't see a use for the crystals in anything else, aside from maybe the viral boosters and stuff, but yeah, one crystal and a bit of synthetics to make some fuel is crazy good. Maybe it needs to be nerfed a little bit, potentially. But yeah, here we go. So let's scan this thing. So oxygen refill station. Yeah, hopefully we can actually make our own. I don't know what we would like need that for, but it's nice to be able to do it anyway, in case we need it. Could pick up maybe plastics and stuff if we find plastics. So yeah, a bit disappointed that we haven't been able to actually see more of those mantis-looking things. You know, yes, we had, you know, an introduction to them, but we haven't actually fought one. And as much as they're kind of terrifying, I think it'd be pretty cool to learn how to defend ourselves against one of those things. But I suppose that's something that we could look forward to maybe in future updates, right?
Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Great. So the only resource that I think we can't really get, unless we sort of get past those hostile flowers, is the these things here, the plant resin. And look, perhaps maybe I haven't really started getting into some of the furnishings and stuff like that. Maybe we might need a whole bunch more for furnishings. But yeah, I don't really see a need to go down there for resins if we haven't really been using resins very much. Nice. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these things up there which we could try to get to.
Oxygen level is low.
Alright.
Warning, entering into toxic
Get a bit of a breather, and let's go back up. Actually, how many crystals do we have? Only one. Okay. Definitely would like to pick up a few more. Where does that drop us down to? Ah, right here. Okay. Okay. Do I want to drop all of this stuff down? I'm not sure. I think maybe we don't really need to. Do I have enough crystals? Well, I did say I wanted a couple of stacks, right? Maybe I should just continue trying to get these crystals before I leave. So one more, or a couple more up there. Which I missed completely. One more. There we go. Alright. I think it's time to go. And, yeah, that's kind of it for the game, and what the game has to offer in terms of studies, I think. So, everything is 100% complete. Which means... everything from here is all up to us. Do we have everything for the fabricator? We don't have the first aid kit. We should actually get that. And then there's also photophobia. We need a sunmelon. Again, not sure where we can find the sunmelons. If I recall, we just have to go back to the radio tower variants. So, yeah, we'll try and do that. But since we're here on quite a large platform, I'm thinking we're going to just play around with the airship a little bit more. Maybe do the Tetris that we need to do and, you know, sort things out. Let's chuck that there. These go here. The colanders. I'll probably spend a little bit of time not cooking them just yet, I think. And we'll consume these as we go. Good, we're sort of full on crystals. More polymers. Good. Plastic scraps. Got one too many. I might leave one of our plastic scraps later when I go back to grab the battery. Alright, so let's do this Tetris. We're definitely going to need to pick that up. So all of this needs to sort of go. Oh yeah, I forget that we've got some dirty water stored, actually. We need metal floors. So we need some metals. Metals. Do you have any metals on this side? Just a tiny little bit. I'm gonna quickly drop in a battery here. So are we even gonna be able to reach any of the floating debris here? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the trade-off also could be that we might not be able to extract from very far. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Haven't really tested that, but I don't know. With some automation, I would figure that maybe there's some kind of a trade-off. We need some synthetics as well. Grab that. Alright, let's do it. Nice. Let's place these containers back down though. So maybe I sort of want one of my containers to be on this side, similar to what I've got going on the other side, so quite close to the front of the ship. Yeah, and then the other one just right next to it. There. And now we're gonna have to, again, do the Tetris on the opposite side. So we can drop that there. Yeah, let's just grab all of this stuff. think that looks okay. Actually, I do have these to drop in as well. Great, and we'll take this as well. Good. Alright. Problem is we don't really have materials. Let's see if we can find some metals over this side. Boom. Alright, nice. Our ship is looking really, really good and very, very bright as well. I didn't know that we get, like, free lighting by putting, you know, a ceiling on top of our ship, but anyway. Had I known, I think we would have done that a long time ago. Okay, good. And I think I'm happy with that. I mean, I guess I can get a little bit more pedantic about making sure that it sort of aligns. Maybe. Or maybe I don't want to spend too much time doing that. Okay, that's good enough. And console goes back down.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Right, and yeah, let's just drink and eat. Right, and let's put this back down. Good stuff. All right. So yeah, I think I'll just take unused tools and leave unused tools here. There we go. That can be free for now. So we need to again move a few more things around here. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Okay. And now more metal floors. You know, I kind of want to also put like glass walls down as well, because I think some glass walls might be kind of cool to have. So I need some glass for that. Synthetics. Yeah, I don't know where. Maybe even just like these center ones could be nice. But yeah, doing a bit of Tetris on this side might be a little bit more complicated. Let's get the glass and the synthetics that we need. I think we probably can just fetch it on this side, maybe. Okay, glass floors coming in. It's gonna look pretty cool, actually. And pretty terrifying, maybe, as well. We could put glass floors there, so every time we go to the cockpit, we have, like... we have to stand on the glass floors. Might be interesting. Anyway, do we want more? I mean, could potentially do that. I mean, why not? Let's go for it. Let's go ham on the glass floors. There we go. All right. Now, the problem area. Oh, actually, let's put our devices down first. Actually, that might help. So. Yeah, maybe we'll start with the research station, and I think we had it sort of jutting out towards the the door a little bit more. Somewhere there. Yeah, I wish there was a way to sort of align edges. That doesn't look so good. I wonder if I can do a better job if I do it from this angle. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Let's bring it closer to us. Yeah, something like that. And this can go there. Okay, that's looking nice. Don't think I have to put anything back down. Do we have enough windows? I think we've got enough windows, enough sunlight coming in, which is good. Let's maybe put another metal floor up here. Maybe light up our little nook there. I think we need a few more metals, potentially. I wonder if you can designate what the what these extractors extract, or you know, like whether or not you'd be able to prioritize what it extracts. Because if you could, that would be quite nice. Yeah, look at that. Our ship is sort of ready. Would there be a point in putting glass ceilings? I suppose maybe not, because the balloons are really going to be blocking our way, right? Like, we wouldn't really be able to see much aside from the balloons. Let's get the railings done. I need more synthetics for that. Let's do that. Good. And a short railing right there. Yeah, again, I think there's a bit of a problem with the way the railings, especially the short railings, the way they rotate. I think they could probably spend a bit of time fixing that up, making sure that you can actually have the right side the way you want it, rather than not really have much of an option. Okay, I think we're out of metal, probably. Is that enough? No. Oh, we need synthetics. My bad. Oh yeah, those extractors really make life easier, don't they? I feel like I should have gotten them way earlier. Okay, look at that. I mean, I think I'm pretty happy with that setup. So we have a proper designated entry area. I wish there was a railing that you could like open and close though. If you had something like that, that would be pretty cool. Alright, so I think it's time that we make a move, and I am thinking of going back to a garden variant to pick up some more plants that will let us research more cartridges. And then on top of that, there's the radio tower variants as well, which I do want to try and visit to, you know, see if we can get some more sun melons. So that's the plan. Let's drop a few things here and there. We could probably recharge a few things here and there as well. Might not be a bad idea. And then we'll sort of start looking at how do we furnish this place as well, and what's going to be required for that. But finally the ship is sort of done. As I said though, we might do an episode where we experiment with adding like a room underneath that will need like a ladder or something like that. We'll get to that. Alright, so let's set a course here. And yeah, I do see a garden variant there to the right hand side, 2.6 kilometers. There's a closer one, 2.16. Actually, there's an even closer one there, 1.5 kilometers. So let's head that way, and let's see if we can get those flowers. Apparently one of our turbines are damaged. Not sure which one. Could be maybe on this side. Yeah, 90%. That's alright, it's still giving us the thrust that we need. Or the lift that we need. Alright. Time for some Tetris here. I think I ended up not going back for that solid-state battery, did I? That's alright. I guess we'll be able to find solid-state batteries pretty easily, so I'm not too concerned.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Alright, I need materials. Hopefully that'll be enough. Just keeping an eye on where we are. Okay, we are almost there. Just gonna temporarily put stuff down as well. And yeah, since we're here, we should be able to also load up on some more food, which will be good. More water as well. How are we doing here for the foods? 16 minutes. We should cook all of this up, actually. So let's get to it. Nice landing there. Probably not the best spot though. Maybe I'm just gonna pull back a little bit. And just align the exit to the pathway.
Caution. A storm is coming.
Okay, don't really need to be too concerned about the storm, I don't think. Let's drop that in. Drop that there. Alright, yeah, let's move stuff. And I think the fridge might be in the way here. Oh, actually, no. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, cool. We are going to have to do something about all of this, though. Let's drop you in. Okay. And I'm thinking here, guys, whether or not I want to sort of put down, like, more storage over here and, you know, like, maybe get rid of some of the smaller storage boxes and instead have, like, actual lockers. But the lockers, I'm just concerned that the lockers are not going to give us the same amount of storage. So I guess I need to sort of test on what we can do with the lockers first. So to do that, we're probably going to need to just place down our fabricator. We'll place it down over here first, and then we'll come back and grab it. But let's take a look at what we can do on that front. Maybe it's not from here, actually. Ah, okay. I need to get it researched first. All right. Okay, need more metals. That's fine. We'll probably be able to find some metals as we explore. Okay, we're almost full on stuff. Let me also just quickly drop this down. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Let's grab you, grab that, and grab that. And I'm just sort of hoping that we don't need to remove... Not enough inventory space? I don't understand. Why would that be, though? Maybe it's trying to remove something else as well. Alright. How about that? Brilliant. Okay. Cool. So now we should be able to, again, set things back up. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, decent. Maybe over there. Can we name this thing? Maybe like there's a almost like a plaque there, or nameplate. But anyway, so open, chuck you there, and let's put the football down as well. Alright, looking decent, and at least we've sort of fixed up all of the floors. Most of this, or if not all of the storage, is now empty, which is good because we're probably going to need to sort of work out whether or not we want to keep this storage or actually change things up to have these hanging shelves instead. I'm just going to quickly, I know the episode's probably coming to a close very soon, but I do want to just research the hanging shelves, and I want to sort of figure out what we're going to need to actually craft them, because yeah, we're probably going to need maybe even more metals and synthetics. But I'd be sort of just curious to see what is exactly needed. Alright, so let's drop that in. And yeah, by the end of that, and at the start of the next episode, we're really going to be able to, you know, determine what to do with all of our stuff. And whether or not we're going to have, you know, different forms of storage or just the hanging shelves. But yeah, we'll work it out. Let's drink a little bit, just so that we don't have to do that the next episode. I mean, it's done. Why don't we check now? I'm impatient, guys. Hanging shelves. So we need plastic, plenty of that, but we need more metal and synthetics. Which we'll have to sort of work towards when we come back in the next episode. That's fine. Not going to be too much of an issue, I don't think. But yeah, I think this has been a really, really productive episode, actually. The entire ship is now encased in metal walls, so looking like a proper airship. And yeah, I think we just need to sort of play around with making it like a double-decker airship a little bit. We'll play around with that, and then we'll play around with the paint as well. So hopefully we can do that, or do both of those things in the next episode. I'm also kind of keen on trying to move our turbines up a little bit more. They just seem to be a little bit too low, and they're sort of clipping a little bit with the extractors. So we'll see if we can fix that. But anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.